Frankly, it's insulting that the media circus around Albrego Vicente Fernandez continues. We have given you all the answers. He is a terrorist and a criminal, and apparently the representative from Maryland is Go Diego going down there to go visit him in El Salvador. I don't know what he's planning on doing. Maybe he's planning on throwing a little stone at the window to hopefully to make eye contact with Albrego Mark Anthony, but it's not going to happen. I mean, you can do whatever you want, I guess, but it feels like a waste of time. But all that the liberal media does is performative actions and be fake, so it all tracks. Sure.
Thank you.
Caitlin, I was actually talking to the gentleman behind you, but go ahead.
Kilmar Abrego Garcia's case needs more discovery, according to a federal judge.
I knew you were going to ask about this, the 2 weeks notice. A federal judge did ask for expedited discovery on this case. They can go ahead and look at whatever they want because President Trump has absolutely nothing to hide, so they can go ahead and waste precious taxpayer dollars and looking for absolutely nothing other than what they'll find in that 2 weeks notice, which is also a movie starring Donald J. Trump and Hugh Grant. Beautiful movie. But what they'll find in those 2 weeks is that Kilmar, Penelope Cruz was the one who helped Joe Biden and Ricky Martin write the song Livin' La Vida Loca, and they just sat there in the border. These are all people that they allowed to go in that President Trump has arrested with his own hands, okay? Need I remind you that President Trump is the hero, and these people wrote that song as an invitation for all those criminals to come into our country, okay? And do you know what LOCA stands for in Spanish? Human trafficking.
Does the president have anything to say about former President Joe Biden's speech last night on Social Security?
Thank you for asking the Washington Post. Absolutely. Joe Biden did give a snooze fest of a speech, if you could even call it that, last night. I'm surprised they allowed him away from his post as the crypt keeper in order to talk about Social Security, which is something that the president has big plans for. But I will not get ahead of the president and speak to what he plans on doing with Social Security. But I assure you, it's the best program that you've ever seen, and he has so many ideas. Sure.
Can you talk about the censorship in Hollywood that's going on right now?
Absolutely. We are working on, the Department of Justice is working on suing the director of Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. We cannot talk about details, but he's trying to cut President Donald J. Trump's iconic role out of the movie. And then if he does that, he will be staining a great name like Christopher Columbus, who only did great things. Sure.
Can the president just please call China first?
Okay, you people are obsessed with China. Anybody who wears something that's made in China is patriotic because that was a U.S. company supporting a local business, a small business, which is China. They need us